what happens if you wash a coloring blanket and you colored it just with regular Sharpies and washable markers. This is the video for you. I know a lot of you have been waiting for it. For a little context on this blanket, I colored this area on my TikTok about 3 months ago, and then all my blankets sold out, so I didn't want to make any more blanket content, but I figured I would hit 2 birds with 1 stone. So what I did was I took this blanket to a church function and brought some washable markers with me, and then all the girls that wanted to color it could color it as they wanted, and then I would do one wash video so you could see how the washable markers work and how the permanent markers wash. The number one rule I always tell people, it's on my tips and tricks blog, is that you want to wait at least 30 days before you wash it because you really want the ink to penetrate into the fibers. So first we're going to heat set. So I'm going to put it in the dryer. Hold on. Okay, now I'm going to put it into the dryer for like 10-20 minutes just to heat set all the colors. This is a demo and a test because I don't know if heat setting the washable markers will do anything. I don't think they will, but we'll figure it out together. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, so now it is time to wash. So I'm going to throw it in the wash here. This is what it looks like before. And then I'm going to try to kind of fluff it around the agitator. So I added Nellie's wash soda, and then this is distilled white vinegar. Just pour, I don't know, an ounce in there, and then we'll turn it on to, I'm going to do a medium load, and then I'll make sure it's cold, and then you want to make sure, I'm going to do medium, I don't know, maybe, okay, I did light, I guess. So I did the wash part before I went to bed last night, and then this morning, it was so early, and I was not awake yet, and I woke up, and it was sopping wet, like so wet, like dripping still. But I thought it would be a good opportunity to show you what it looks like sopping wet. And here it is, looks really good still. And look, see, it drips. Okay, so after consulting the internet, it's because the barrel wasn't evenly weighted all the way around, and so it auto shut off. So as you can see, there is minimal bleeding and maximum vibrancy still. So in order to balance the barrel, I just added 2 towels in there. And so let's take a look at the results after we have it all wringed out. So as you can see, it is still beautifully vibrant, but there were a few areas of transfer, and I'll show you them here. So there's these 2 areas right here. I'm not worried about it, especially if I go back in and color it. And then none of the yellows were compromised, which is awesome. Interestingly, it looks like all the transfer happened during that spin cycle because we saw it before. There was like virtually no transfer at all. So if you were to hand wash this, you could eliminate all transfers like by 100%. But I'm not going to do that. But if you want to do that, I love that for you. But yeah, all the ink transfer that just happened in this cycle is super easy to cover up just by coloring over it. Even the pink, like you can easily color over it. So now it is time to air dry. So I'm just going to hang it over a door, and then now it's done.